go ahead and open the show. Welcome into Through the Whistle, episode damn near 50. I said damn near. Dang, like, boy, breathe. Episode 46. How's it only episode 46? I've only been doing one a week. Wait, 42, 43. Where's 43? No, episode right there. Yeah, episode 46. First full weekend of football. Started on Thursday. Eagles beat the Cowboys.
We're back.
Kevon said we're back because he's back on the Cowboys train. Kansas City lost to the Chargers in Brazil. Great Saturday games in college football. Some great games yesterday in the NFL. You know, we have hopefully another good game tonight when it comes to the Vikings versus the Bears. You might want to wipe your bottom lip off. But, you know, same old, same old. Like, share, subscribe, comment if you disagree with anything that we say. You may be wondering why I'm off to the middle right now. Because we have Kevon to my left. Y'all's right, I think. Is it y'all's right? You're watching the video. No, I think we'll still be there. Yeah, so we'll be there, right. And to my left, Johnny, are you busy doing your work right?
Give me 1 second.
All right. Ooh, jeez, Louisiana rub. More so Carolina Gold. No, your breath would have been on fire just now. That would have been horrible.
Probably. That's okay.
But yeah, we will have the greatest weatherman in Ohio history joining us shortly. So, as Johnny's, doing his weather thing, we'll slide back over here for the time being. Let's talk about Michigan football. More so, Ty Belcher will be talking about Michigan football because Ty has a lot to say. So, Michigan lost to Oklahoma, got embarrassed by Oklahoma. I'm not going to say we lost to them. We got embarrassed outright. Lost 24-13. The score is way closer than what the actual game was. Kevon's been trolling me for the last 3 years. Oh, no. This is the week the Nova's going to open up. And I have a lot to say about that. So, firstly, I was very upset about Chip Lindsey's play calling on Saturday. Very upset. And then I started to think. I turned my brain on. This Kent State's brain. Let me pull my hair back. I'm sorry. It's a little high right now. My hair is a little puffy right now. Sweated it out earlier at the gym. Leg day. Hand cleans. So, as you all know, 2 years ago, 2023 season, Jim Harbaugh got suspended on the plane ride over to the Penn State game. And, Michigan, 23 straight run plays. Oh, look how physical they are. And they still got out there with the win. So, I don't know. I know we got the win and all. And, moral victories. Yeah. That's not a good game plan. I know we ran the ball 23 times. We did not look too hot offensively that game. That was very dumb to do. I know we got away with the win, but that's because Drew Aller is mid. He was mid that year. I lied. He was ass that year. That was his first year starting. Let's not forget. And we were able to get out of Happy Valley with a win. Shout out to Big Noon. And then last year, a lot of what we did was, just run the ball at him, blah, 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 blah. Okay. The play calling we had against Maryland and the play calling we had against Penn State in 2023, kind of reminiscent to what we had this past Saturday with Bryce Underwood and the boys on Saturday. I don't know if Sharon Moore understands. We do not have, Trevor Keegan in the middle of our offensive line. We don't have a six-man offensive line that will all get drafted to the NFL. We do not have that right now. We don't have Blake Corum, who was a Heisman runner-up the year prior before he tore his knee. We don't have Donovan Edwards, who broke 2 long runs against Ohio State the year prior in the backfield. We don't have that. We don't have Roman Wilson, a future third-round pick, lining up on the outside. We don't have Colston Loveland, a future first-round pick, lining up at tight end. So when you think that you can run the ball and try to impose your will against a 9-man box, you are an idiot. I understand our fullback is a captain. He is a 3-year captain. I don't know how he's still in college. I think the man's my age. I graduated college 2 years ago. I don't know how he's still playing college football, but that's neither here nor there. I don't care that you want to have him on the field. Guess what? When he's on the field, guess where they know the ball is going? Oh, follow the fullback. It's kind of defense 101. Also, when you're lining up in quads, Kevon, when you have a quad formation, that's when you have 4 receivers to one side. You kind of know, 98% chance this is a fucking wide receiver screen. Let's blow freaking Samaje Morgan's head off and make him look like Reggie Bush when he got smacked when he played for the Saints. Like, 15 years ago? Oh, wow, that was a long time ago.
I think it was longer than that.
Damn.
It's probably like 2006.
Can't be 2006.
2008?
Okay, no. Damn. Anyways, so when you try to impose your will with this run game that's not working and, 9 men in the box, what do you think is going to work? Because let me think back to my crystal ball, my way back wind machine. When Ohio State did that to us in 2022, they had 9 men in the box. They went man to man across the board. What opened up the offense? Oh, yeah, us throwing the ball opened up the run. Who would have thought? Maybe we shouldn't run the ball when there's 9 men in the box and we only have 6 people to block them. Keep on, what is math? If they have 9 and I have 6, how many people are left to, fill the available gaps? You have 1, 2, 3. The Cookie Monster taught you how to fucking count. Get the fuck serious, bruh. Like, no. I understand we can blame Chip Lindsey all we want. We can blame Bryce Underwood. Bryce, you have to stop with this whole 360 handoff shit. Especially on play action. They've been in your immunity. They've been in your face the whole game. Why would you do that and you're killing time on your play action? Why would you do that? Please let me know. Please let me understand. And boy, oh boy, I know a lot of people are like, hey, Ty, that defense is not looking too hot. Please, let's look no further than in our own conference. Kevon, most times when Iowa loses a football game, what is the score at halftime? How many points have they allowed at that point?
Probably like 7.
7? Michigan allowed 14 points. Okay? And that's perfectly fine. Kevon, what usually happens to Iowa at some point in the game, defensively?
Yeah, well, they probably lose gas.
When I'm on the field let me get this fucking correct, because I don't want to misspeak when I say this. When you're on the field more than half the time, when you're on the field through 3 quarters for 60% of the game, what are you supposed to do? At some point, and you see your offense isn't moving the fucking ball, you're going to be like, we are cooked. El Dunzo, finish, arrivederci, ciao. All of these words that means done. Spaghetti, because when you're done, you're done. And on top of that, you're at the 38-yard line. You have a man who Gus Johnson glazed for an entire game over the number 2 team in the nation at the time, Dominic Zavada. And you punt the ball? Sharon, get the fuck serious, bruh. All this talk about, we're going to open up the offense more. You paid $10 million to this kid for a reason. Let him be a fucking 5-star. If you're going to get a 5-star, let him freaking 5-star. Don't be depending on these 3-star freaking old linemen that we have. Because, no. Our defense is chasing around John Mateer for 3.5 quarters. And you think they want to get back on the field after 3 minutes? You need to be glad it's not the NFL. Because if it wasn't for these 20-minute media timeouts every other drive, them boys were there huffing, puffing, about to blow a house down. Get the fuck out of here. Man, I know and I know it's not the end of the world. All I know is Sharon's suspended the next 2 weeks. And boy, oh boy, guess what? Hey, Chip Lindsey, you have nobody who's going to veto you. I'm pretty sure Wink Martin doesn't like, fuck it, bro. Just do what you want. No, I'm the acting head coach. Do what you please. Do what you think you need to do to win this game. So in these next 2 weeks, I don't see shit different, bro. I just want you to go ahead and just pack your bags, go over to Iowa, they'll hire you, they'll see the Michigan tag next to you, and they'll be like, oh, hey, that guy can score 15 points a game. That's some shit we haven't seen in Des Moines, Iowa in 20 years. Fuck. Like, man, get the fuck serious, bro. I know, and this is not the end of the world, obviously, because I had Michigan losing this game preseason before the season started anyways. But some shit's gonna have to change, bro. Oklahoma, hats off to you. Playing at Memorial Stadium is hard to do. And you're off to a good path. With the SEC looking like it is, with Arch Manning looking as mid as he is, you can realistically start this season off 5-0. You welcome in Temple this week. After that, you welcome in Auburn. Then you play Kent State, who's a D3 school at this point. And then you play Red River. So I like your odds. You know, it gets damn near start 6-0. So that's my bow on that tangent.
Oh, you're done.
See.
I just want to touch on a couple things. Are we done yet with the whole offense is going to open up thing?
Nebraska's the last chance.
No. Ty, I'm not.
Nebraska's the last chance because he has nobody to veto. It's going to be, boy, that was squeaky. You know, offense has to be there. It's his entire game plan. So let's do it.
How many times do you have to keep touching the stove and burning your finger before you realize that you're not supposed to do that?
I mean, seeing that, you know, I used to get in trouble for talking in class all the time. And it never really stopped.
Clearly.
So, you know, a lot.
You're a stubborn child.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you keep on expecting this offense to be, I don't know what the fuck you think it is about to be, but we keep on ending up at this point.
3 or 14 on third down. Great.
And it's
running the ball on third and 3 when the run game hasn't been there all
yeah.
day.
And
Not having an RPO to it.
I think the problem also is I don't think you guys use Bryce's legs
at all.
as if like is he not a dual threat? Because I thought that the whole point of like you guys not doing it against, you know, y'all's first game was because we're gonna save it. We're gonna wait until we get to Oklahoma next week and we're gonna utilize that. Brother was never utilized.
The 19 miles will be a 16. They might as well think Davis Warren's out there. Boy.
I will say it was a little concerning. I'm not out on Bryce. But he definitely showed his experience level. I don't think he's the whole best freshman that we will ever see. He can go ahead and kick that shit out the window. Because, brother, no. Oklahoma disguised a lot. Obviously, Brent Venables is definitely one of those defensive coordinators that can jumble up the picture a little bit. And you're saying this. I mean, if you ask a random Michigan fan, all you guys had over 100 yards rushing from your boy. But Ty, I'm glad you came back to my side of the table. Because when I gave you this exact same reason when Donovan Edwards was doing this bullshit, you were what these Michigan fans are talking about now. It ain't the same, brother. It ain't. And truthfully, I think that I mean, as you said, you picked this game to be a loss. So I don't know why you were this disgusted by this. But I also don't think that you guys are going to play a quarterback that's going to run the ball 19 times either. So,
boy, although I was playing Josh Allen out there, I was like, damn.
And I don't think that is
Damn, that boy good.
And I'll talk about Oklahoma later, but I don't think that's sustainable. But
oh yeah, when your running back is giving you nothing.
yeah, and truthfully, I don't think that they believe that their running back can give them anything. But we're in the same spot that we were always in last year and the year before that. Well, I want to say the year before that. Last year, though. These wide receivers that you guys got. Tim Tams. A bounce, that ass. And I'm talking about, you don't want to see them at the strip club. None of that. None of that. Like, we don't want to see that. That is ass. Complete. Shit box.
You don't want to see that. The strip club is crazy.
Don't want to
no
see
dollhouse.
And I understand, like, you know, and like the chip thing is always going to be a thorn in your side. I mean, I don't think the offense is going to look any better anytime soon. But you also got to think that he's also calling plays knowing who he has at receiver. Somebody, Morgan, he about to be the one to take over? I mean, who is Bryce going to throw to? That's my question. And I think you guys, truthfully, are on the brink. Like, Nebraska is going to be its own thing, but this year is going to tell us a lot because if he finishes this year and y'all are 8-4, 7-5. But he feels like he can't develop. I think you guys are on the brink of losing him off the jump. Because he got his money now. He don't care. He doesn't care. But care for what? I got my money. I got here. I did what I was supposed to do. Because if you think he gonna stay 4 years with this, oh yeah, y'all insane. So there's that. Like I said, I'm not out on Bryce yet, but not want to say yet. I'm not out on Bryce. I do think that this offense is very much lacking in the run department. This offensive line is definitely not as
it's not Joe Moore.
Yeah,
we don't have a Joe Moore.
Not there.
It's not award-winning O-line.
Not as strong as years past. I don't know what's going on there, but I think that that needs to get tooled back up. Defense, I didn't think they played too bad. Truthfully, I thought that Mateer had some moments where he was, Wade said he thinks that he's the leader of the Heisman, and I think he is. So, truthfully, I can't really be too mad. Mateer was throwing dimes. The one pass that he threw that he was off
the sideline?
Yeah, the one pass.
Shit, how many fucking mistakes we gonna have? 5 in the game?
Yeah.
What he's gonna do? That's also another thing, Kevon. We don't have any first-round D linemen on this team.
And I told you that earlier in the season, before the year started. I told you that. That was the whole key. I think that was the reason why y'all were winning so many games, because those two in the middle were some demons. And now it's like, you're not getting that pass rush as easy. You got to start blitzing, because Martindale was throwing everything at the blitz. He was blitzing. He was throwing zone. He was trying. It is just what it is. I don't know why you guys don't play like this when you guys play us. I don't know. It's just clearly
we low-key do. Y'all just don't capitalize off of it.
Yeah, that's very awesome. That's also true. But either way, you guys got a week to shore up, before y'all go ahead to Nebraska. Nebraska's not looking too amazing. I wouldn't.
Shit, they try to lose to Cincinnati week 1.
Exactly. So I mean, it ain't like y'all about to sit there and go up against
Patrick Mahomes.
A dog or anything like that. But I mean,
what you mean? We get the knockoff.
Yeah, whatever.
Diet.
We'll see. It'll be rough to be over there at night, but outside of that, y'all not having Sherman Moore might be a little bit, because I mean I didn't know that he wasn't allowed to coach at all throughout the week.
Oh yeah,
he's basically at home that kind of time. Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, for you. Yeah, it's not looking too hot to be a top 4 team right now, but you gotta still got time. You gotta still got time. And Oklahoma, like you said, I think that They look solid. I don't know how solid because of the fact that I don't trust y'all's offense to be really as a what's the word? How do I say this politely? This century offense, I guess.
This century's fucking insane. That is crazy.
So I don't know how much I'm taking away from what they did to y'all's offense to what, that I would put them against other top offenses like when they play Texas and when they play all these other teams.
Top offense in the state in Texas is fucking kind of redundant.
I'm not, but I would say I would probably take Texas offense over yours.
We take Texas offense over Oklahoma's?
No.
So what are we talking about here?
It's not the same. Yeah, I didn't say y'all's defense was bad. Y'all's defense looked, like I said, I think y'all's defense looked good.
Whose defense is better, Oklahoma's or Texas?
It's a conversation.
We'll see We'll see in 2 weeks.
Conversation.
3 weeks. It's a
conversation. But yeah, so, good enough for Oklahoma. John Tier, open some eyes. Open some eyes, for sure.
So, keep on. Speaking of opening some eyes. USF.
Yeah.
They said, no one thinks we're going to make the playoff?
Well, they're clearly going to.
Y'all don't think we're going to win the American?
They're clearly making
the American. And on top of that,
they will be in the playoff.
So I'm just checking to see if we both had Florida. No, I didn't have Florida, thank God. So keep on Florida.
Jesus.
You had Florida as a top 8 team.
Jesus.
You had them with a home playoff game. And we both knew Florida did not have much room for error.
They did not.
With that schedule.
God damn.
Yvonne. USF upset Florida.
Bill Napier, you will forever be hated in Columbus by me. Don't ever come to Columbus. Because what you allowed on Saturday evening, brother, you should have been fired on the spot.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the fuck I was. And it wasn't like USF was just out here
putting up points.
Just dogging shit.
Yeah.
Like, you might call them in there and, like, they're out there. They just can't miss. Okay, you just got liquored. I
was saying, they're getting some deflections. They're getting, like in the SMU game, SMU was in some bullshit. Like catching deflections, going for touchdowns, Baylor's dropping picks and shit. Yeah. Okay, you can live with
You
that.
are at home.
In the swamp.
18 and you allowed 18 points. You are 18-point favorite and you allowed only 18 points. That wasn't enough for you?
If I tell you, Kevon, Florida only allowed 18 points.
They must have scored 40. Florida must have scored 40. Because and DJ lied with me. Brother, the stats may show that you looked good. You did not look good.
The eyes.
The eye test was not
the
good.
eyes.
Don't get me wrong. You had flashes of greatness. Don't get me wrong. But it was just like, it felt like he was pulling teeth. The way he was just like not. I'm like, bro, just
take what's given to you, my boy.
Just the layup. Just hit the. You don't gotta tap backboard. You don't gotta sit there and do the jelly roll. Like, you don't. A finger roll, none of that. Bro, just lay it in. Lay it in. We're good. And it just felt like they was just trying too much to sit there, and I don't know if they was looking ahead or if they were just like, oh, we can do whatever and we're still gonna get a win. But dog, like, and then, not to mention, because before this, we saw the game where they were still in the hunt for the playoff, and then they played LSU, and they threw the shoe.
Shout out to 2020, the COVID year, in the smoke, in the fall.
And then, this year, we're talking about.
You think they watched the game on Thursday?
Huh?
You think they watched the Eagles-Cowboys game?
He must have. He thought, hey, I can do that.
Jalen Carter.
I can do that.
What is that you just did there, young man? Coach, I'm good like Jalen Carter, right?
You are basically about to get the ball back and win and secure this game that you should have never won.
You should have never been in this problem in the first place.
You didn't win it, so you would have won this. More than likely.
Yeah.
But you decide, fuck it. I'm going to spit on you real quick. Just, Dog. I think that is beyond disgusting. For one, you should have got.
What policy you can do to somebody?
You should have got
your ass.
Yeah, you should have got your ass beat.
On the spot.
But truthfully, and this is me, if you was gonna do that, you couldn't wait to the end of the game.
Yeah.
God damn! Like you.
Common sense.
You're getting a stop, and you said, "Ref,
Come here. Come close. Try to build it up a little bit.
what are we doing? What are we doing?" Yet, you guys got a game against LSU this weekend.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, Bill Napier, you are immunity. Your ass is on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about that seat
Hot.
is beyond hot. I'm talking
Burn.
about that
Burn, man.
that shit. You're in the oven. You are, and that is not preheating. It is not preheating at all.
It's here.
That shit is 400 degrees, piping hot. And brother, if you don't win this game,
To drop from 13 to not
I'm talking about you better win this game, and then
Boy, you better beat Miami.
then you got Miami, and then you got Florida State.
No,
And then you-
no.
well,
At LSU. Then you go to Miami. Then you go to Texas. And then you go to Texas A&M.
and then
And
you
then
got,
you got Mississippi State, who's looking pretty good. And then you got Georgia in the greatest cocktail fight, pause. And then a couple weeks later, you got Ole Miss. Then you got Tennessee and Florida State. Where are these wins coming
I'm talking about with this loss, that just made you look at the schedule completely different. Completely different. I mean, you would have thought like, okay, they walk out here 2-0. They was probably looking ahead to LSU. They still got a fighting chance. Now it's looking like, boy, 5, 6 losses. I told you guys that Florida was gonna make the playoff.
Top 8 seed.
Because, and I put this all depending on if DJ Lagway was going to
Be healthy.
be healthy.
Joe, does it matter if DJ Lagway's healthy?
My fellow Americans, I lied. I should have said it depends on if Bill Napier is his coach. Because if he wasn't the coach, I'd be locked in right now. But right now,
You're not locked
he's
in.
still the coach. And we're not locked. We're not locked at all.
Not even close to being locked.
So God damn it, Florida. I'm talking about, and the defense did what they're supposed to do.
Hey, Coach, we allowed
I'm talking
we
about
allowed 16 points.
seven
Meaning
punts.
15 points.
7 punts, including, I'm talking about if you don't get a spit, you might get 8 punts. But the offense was just, Bill Napier, ain't that your job? Ain't
Just
you
guru.
Ain't you an offensive guru or some shit?
Where you at?
I'm done.
So, I had DJ Lagway damn near making it to New York. New York. Oh, my voice is a little.
Brother,
I
that
should drink some water before I try to hit that note. Play Alicia Keys.
Yeah, you're not Alicia.
Shit, have you heard her live?
Disrespectful.
So, let's,
We love you, Alicia.
in the best case scenario, this has been done before, you know. You lose to a team you're not supposed to lose to in week 2. Ohio State did it back in 2015. I don't think this team is the 2015 Ohio State Buckeyes. DJ Lagway, you gotta do this thing from both ends of the football field. They're called end zones. This is get across them and score touchdowns.
Pass the line.
Pass the line. You want to physically pass the line as
With
an
the ball.
offense with the ball,
With the ball in hand.
with your hand, possessing it the whole way.
Ball in hand.
And you did not do that. It's 1 touchdown the whole game.
Yeah.
Not so hot at all. You play LSU this week.
Yeah.
At LSU.
And they didn't look too hot either.
And I know they moved college game day from, there to Tennessee and Georgia. But regardless, I think that crowd's still going to be there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because,
Don't say that.
FCC is not approved. Y'all know how that goes. Hey, DJ Lightweight, if you had Stadium Pulse at your own stadium, how are you? What are you going to do in Death Valley, young man?
It's gonna be rough.
So, you're cooked. You're finished. Arrivederci. You're spaghetti. Florida, season's over. I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm playing on the season. I'm sorry. So, Kimo, we spoke about how you had Florida in your top 8. You also had Clemson as your national runner-up.
I did.
Clemson almost, they're down 16-0 to Troy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't a great week for me. Wasn't a great week for my teams.
Yeah.
K. Klubnik,
Yeah.
come holler at me.
So, Kevon, we're going to do something. And I feel like, on paper, America's the land of second chances. So we're going to do something here. We're going to call this, on this glorious Monday, we're going to call this Mulligan Monday. Right here. Mulligan Monday. Wipe your hands clean. Keep on.
2 weeks into the season.
We're 2 weeks in the season.
Yeah.
It's not our fault.
Goddamn.
We had to fall for all the off-season and spring hype. It's not our fault. Keep on, you get 2 mulligans to immense 2 things, 2 of your preseason predictions when it comes to college football. Keep on, what is your first mulligan that you are using?
Well, clearly Alabama is not the guy. Not
top 14.
not top 14.
Not SEC champion.
Probably not a playoff team. I'm gonna be honest.
All right, Keep on, who are you replacing Alabama with?
Truthfully, I don't know what the hell is going on, but Oregon looks fucking good.
Boy!
They look fucking good.
The depth of Oklahoma State in that Big 12 championship game in 2023 needs to be studied.
Fuck all that.
Boy, oh boy.
Dan Lanning decided to put 10 cans of beat that ass on Oklahoma State. Because I get it, the whole...
Uncle Ruckus' his dad say, that just catch you having fun. Whoop that ass.
To put up damn near 70 points against a Power 4 team.
We're not talking about Northwestern. We're not talking about freaking... I can't think anybody low.
It looked like he had a point to prove. And Dante Moore looks real good. Like,
hey, I said he'll be in New York. The offense is built for him to be in New York.
He definitely looks like he's a New Yorker.
In New York. My fault. It's a little bit better that time.
Don't do that again.
Okay. We'll try.
And the receipt, I don't know. Again, I don't want to put too much because I don't know how good Oklahoma State is. But I will say that the receivers do look good. They look solid. Dante Moore looks like he throws the damn ball with ease. Like
this is why he was a 5-star coming out.
He throws that ball beautifully.
Yes.
And I'm talking about it looks like no effort, and that motherfucker's going 40 yards.
I drew this bitch with no effort.
40 yards. But again, like I said, these receivers are running wide open. I'm talking about the only reason they didn't score 100 is because they said, hey, listen, we're gonna relax a little bit. We're gonna, because I'm talking about. Look, I just want to look at the box score. Just give me a second, people. Give me a second.
I don't think. Are we allowed to say this box score?
I don't even want to look at the box score. I just want to look at the possessions because when it came to the possessions of what Oregon was doing to Oklahoma State, to the fake OSU, touchdown. 3 and out. Touchdown. 3 and out. Oregon down a ton of rundowns. Great job.
You did the damn thing.
You did your job. 3 and out. Touchdown. Oh, we got a field goal. My God. 20-3. Touchdown. 3 and out. Touchdown. 3 and out. Touchdown. The end of that. Halftime.
Mind you, the 3 and outs are Oklahoma State.
Yes.
Not Oregon. Oklahoma State.
Halftime's over. Oklahoma State gets the ball first.
Kel, when's the score at halftime?
It is 41-3. It is 41-3. So Oklahoma State, they get the ball back at halftime. After halftime.
Halftime adjustments.
Halftime adjustments. 3-0.
Oh, shit.
Touchdown. 3-0. Missed field goal. We got a success.
A win is a win. What are we going to do with that?
3-0.
Okay, fuck.
Touchdown. We got a touchdown for Oklahoma State. They just threw a pick for a touchdown. Damn it. Pick 6. So you know what? We can do one better.
You'll never see it coming.
Never see it coming. So next drive, they throw another pick 6. Fuck. Drive after that, defense might be tired. 3-0. God damn it. And now we can force these punts. For Oregon, punt. Hey, didn't do a 3-0 this time. We got 6 plays now. Got a punt. That was a complete ass whooping. Like I said, Dan Lanning, I respect the fuck out of you for this. I respect the BTA. I love it. I love it. Your man's want to talk. Mike Gundy want to talk shit. Come find out.
Yeah, fuck around and find out. So come on. To complete your mulligan, where do you have Oregon slated?
In the top 8, I would probably replace them. I would probably have them like 5th or 6th. Only because right now, listen, right now, I'm still leaning a tad bit towards Penn State in that game, but it went from like me being 75% sure that Penn State was going to win this game to like 55. Because I'm talking like, for one, Penn State did not look good. Last week, this past Saturday.
FIU.
I don't know what the
coastal power right
I don't know
there.
what the top 4 teams was on. Outside of Ohio State, of course. But they came, they did not want to play on Saturday. 10 points in the first half. It's ridiculous. With the team that you got. You were trying.
Come on, it was a trap game. They must have a big game coming in against Villa. I'm reading this one. No, Villanova.
They did not look good. Drew Allen looked like shit.
Yeah.
You're too damn old to be looking like shit.
Yeah.
It saved y'all today. Y'all have probably the best duo of running backs in the nation. So that saved y'all. And then y'all want to throw, prayers up. Thank God that you guys got a okay receiving core now, I guess. I'm not really sure.
A win is a win.
Defense looked good, though. Jim Knowles doing a great job. Hands. Outside of that, no. I will lean Penn State. Only because of the revenge factor. And that is barely getting y'all that dub right now.
All right. So Oregon top 8.
Yeah.
So Kevon, this is my every year I'm wildly off. Maybe extremely off. Like, fuck. Extremely off about one of those other 2 Power 4 conferences. Last year I had Florida State winning the ACC. This year I had Kansas State winning the Big 12. Characteristics are the same. Both of them lost in Ireland first week of the season. Before the first week of the season, week 0. So Kansas State lost to Army this past weekend after almost losing to an FCS team the week prior. So Mulligan using it now. Big 12 champion. We're gonna let Iowa State. Fuck it, let's do it. So, Rocco Beck, let's get it done this year. Arizona State. We have to have a micro discussion. Their coach in late game situations, he is a fucking idiot for Arizona State. We did it last year against Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, let's have our safety
Cover 0.
cover 0. Wait, cover 1 that time. Let's go play the ball on 4th and 15. Kevon, they'll never think we're doing it again. Oh, cover 0 against Mississippi State. Ball game. Okay, we lost.
I don't know what I don't get it.
It's idiotic.
It's crazy.
It's dumb as hell.
You have to legitimately believe that you have the best tacklers on the fucking field, regardless. Like,
Wait, where is
like ever.
did they play each other this year?
It's insane to me.
Hell yeah, give me Iowa State. Big 12 champs. It's their year.
I guess Texas Tech doesn't really.
Texas Tech doesn't, neutral site. I'm taking Iowa State.
I guess.
I'm not gonna lie, I do low-key like BYU. Low-key. Boy, oh boy. Kevon, my second mulligan. Oh, shit. Hold on. You know what, Kevon, I'm gonna let you, I'm gonna throw this pause. I'm gonna pass this back out to you. What will be your second mulligan, young man?
That's a difficult one. I don't know if I trust LSU just yet. I don't know. I'm not here to figure it out. But I will throw Miami in there. Miami has now. I think they have confirmed for me that they are going to be in the playoff. Carson Beck, I did like what I saw from him. Defense looks like. Look. They couldn't go no worse. Truthfully, damn near.
That's what you thought about Alabama.
I did, and they proved me wrong. But Miami did the opposite. They have leveled up a little bit. I think their DBs have gotten off a little bit better than what they used to be. Getting out of the transfer portal and stuff like that, and then the linebackers solid. I still think they can be had, but pretty good for right now. So I got Miami in there. Whose spot they are taking? Probably. I'm trying to think of all the guys that I had. I don't want to put them. I'm not putting them in over Clemson yet.
Hold on. Let me pull this up for you.
I think.
As a great editor / producer, thrown the wrong way. Guys, technology is not my first language. Shoot, I know I'm young.
Remember who I had.
You have, drum roll please. I come to you here. They interrupt this video to say, make sure y'all like the video. Make sure you comment somewhere. Make sure you subscribe. It helps us a lot. Back to the video. Bo. Yeah, this is great technology right here. These are your 12.
Oh, brother.
Come on, go ahead and abandon one of these SEC teams, Kevon. Go ahead.
This is a tough one.
Abandon one of them.
I don't know.
Do it. You must leave them. They are weak. Until Oklahoma beat Michigan on Saturday night, they were done.
I'm taking them out of Florida. I'm taking Florida out.
Oh, you gave up?
Yeah, I'm giving up. Giving up. You did like way. I'm sorry. I had faith in you.
Yeah, they're a 9th seed.
Yeah. And you're out of there.
You had them in the second round of the playoff.
You gotta get out of there. Gotta go.
That's not nice.
It's gotta go. I would have had Texas, but I think Texas' defense is pretty good. So I think that their floor is a lot higher, and I think that because of how good their defense is, they can keep them in a lot of ball games.
So, with such a great bracket that I had.
Oh, of course.
Kevon, my top 4 seasons. Miami, Penn State, Michigan, Notre Dame. The only and 5th seed is Ohio State. The only one that looks shaky in there is Michigan. So I'll live with it.
You said who?
I have Penn State.
Yes. The one
Miami,
that just struggled with
Notre Dame, Michigan, Ohio State.
Notre Dame looks.
I'll live with it.
Okay.
Still a top 17.
Of course.
They win this week, we're going to be top 5. Let's do it.
I don't know about that one.
I'm not here to be, for lack of better terms, a D writer.
Alrighty.
I'm not David Portnoy.
Yeah.
Let's be fucking for real. Let's call a spade a spade. Kevon, when you're playing spades, you can't lie about suits, can you?
You cannot.
You cannot.
You can try.
You can, but fuck. You're going to fuck your team over.
Yeah.
Would you just call me?
We're nicking.
Oh, whoa. Family show. Can't be calling me that.
Okay.
So, let's be fucking for real. Michigan will not be national champions this year. Let's go ahead. Let's go all in. Let's go. You got a softball game next Tuesday. Yeah, softball tomorrow.
Do.
Y'all follow me on Instagram. Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge out there. I'm gonna go full swing. Michigan will not. This is not a national championship team.
Oh.
It is not
Really?
a semifinal team.
Really?
Michigan will not make the championship. They will not make the second round. You guys gonna say they're not gonna make the playoff? Good try, Diddy. So if I were to, reseed my top 4, I'll probably go Penn State still. 2, let's go Miami. I think Miami's damn near just a one-loss team. I think their win over Notre Dame's going to propel them. Let's go 3, Ohio State. 4, I'm not feeling Gunner right now. But I still think Georgia's going to pull it off. Georgia 4, number 5, Oregon. 6. I don't know what to do about that 6, 7 era. Wait, but Ohio State versus Miami championship game. Redemption's on their mind. Miami wins the national championship. Fuck it, let's do it.
Drugs.
Let's do it.
They would not want to see this. So I do have a question. Like you kind of like brushed on it. Gunnar Stockton does not look.
30 passing attempts against freaking.
34, yeah.
34 passing attempts against freaking the Columbus School for the Blind and Deaf.
Yeah, not a great look. They still cannot run the ball.
They can't.
And it's kind of disgusting to me that they're doing this.
I mean, I feel like the biggest. Let's get a little cozy. Let me put this down. That couldn't hurt. The biggest mulligan that, get out of jail free card with Georgia's like, it is the same thing against Kent State a couple years ago, and they won the national championship. So it's like,
Yeah, but they did the same thing last year, and they didn't look good.
Yeah, but it's like,
It's just, Gunnar Stockton, if you're relying on him to throw the ball,
So keep on, who's your SEC champ? You already said Alabama's not winning it. So you got a triple mulligan. Come on, drop your nuts, pause.
I don't know.
You have to. America needs to know.
I want to say LSU. I do. I want to. I don't believe.
You don't believe in LSU? You just said that.
I don't.
So who's going to win the SEC? USF?
Fuck around.
I will say, I think Oklahoma can fuck around and make some noise in that bitch, though.
Because, Georgia's defense is always going to keep them in the game.
Yes.
But that offense is just not beautiful in any type of way.
No.
And they have, Zachariah Branch, okay, cool. He's a good explosive piece, but when you have Gunnar Stockton being the one to throw you the ball, I'm not impressed. LSU, I would say that I like their offense the most out of everybody. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I trust Nussmeier against Kirby Smart. I can't say that I trust that. But I think that LSU's defense will look good against Georgia. Texas, I don't think Arch will look good against LSU or Georgia. Oklahoma, I don't think that running your quarterback 20 times a game will be, in the key matchups, will be good. And I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how good that defense is going up against a Michigan team whose offense is not. I'm not saying it's the worst, but it's not the greatest either.
No,
I would say that.
Well, the sky is falling.
You put a gun in my head right now. You said you got to pick
an SEC team out, motherfucker.
I would probably say LSU with a very huge contingency plan on Georgia. Only because,
if Tennessee ain't no wins this weekend, Notre Dame, will they be your SEC champion?
No.
Huh?
No.
All right.
But Notre Dame will be
LSU keep on new SEC champ.
For now.
Spineless.
For now.
Spineless.
But I do think that I do want to ask you this question before we move on to some beautiful other
quick NFL. Yes. Boy, we're burning this time.
Yeah, thanks to your soliloquy from this morning.
Earlier.
Give me your top 5 teams right now. Just in general. I'm not talking about
Ohio State. Number 2. I'm giving it to Miami over LSU. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
3, LSU, just because they beat a ranked opponent, even though I don't think Clemson's good.
They didn't look good this week. They look pretty bad, but again, that could be.
But it's like, all right, bro. It's like, all right, yeah, fuck it, we ball. We got Florida next week.
You're right.
Number 4, Okay, give me Miami. Not Miami. Give me Oregon. Oregon, sneaky, number 4. Boy,
Yeah.
oh boy, sneaky as fuck. Hey, young man. Hey, we see what you're doing over there. You're not a slick young man. You can't diddy me. Like Sylvester, I know what you're doing over there. And 5. Penn State's not doing it for me right now. I'll be 100% honest. Based off how they're playing on the field, if I'm going to give that same, grace to Oregon, even though they haven't played anybody, fucking Florida State's been fucking kicking ass.
So you're saying
Florida State's been kicking ass.
we're basically in lockstep right now with the rankings. Because I think that
Florida State said, oh, no. Bitch, you thought this was a game?
I think that right now, I think we might have a flip between LSU and Oregon. I think it goes Ohio State, and I think there is a nice gap. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't want to make it seem like I'm doing this biasly. I think that, honestly, truthfully, with our defense right now and what our offense can be, I think that the offense kind of it showed a little bit like, okay, now we got demons. Like, let's be honest.
I feel like I have to go Miami at number 2 strictly in a closer gap than what you have.
Well,
to
I don't-
Ohio State.
I don't-
Because Miami's biggest problem was their defense. They showed in the game that their defense is not a problem.
But you're also saying that against an offense Notre Dame is good. Don't get me wrong.
If they beat Florida next week, what conversation are we having?
Are we talking about LSU?
No,
we talking
Miami.
about Miami?
In 2 weeks.
I guess it depends on what Florida looks like this week.
Oh shit, damn right.
So I don't want to say like it's a major game. I got Miami and Oregon fighting for that second spot. I think that Oregon and Miami are definitely two teams that.
So the SEC's dead.
I'm not sitting there saying that I think that if Ohio State played Miami, we will just beat their ass by 40. But I do think that we will win convincingly. I would say like 10-ish, but we will probably win because I don't think that their defense could handle what we do on offense. But that's besides the point. I think it goes Ohio State. I want to say I'll put Miami there.
Because they have a top 10
They had a
win.
Notre Dame win. I'll put them number 2. Oregon, very
compelling.
close 3.
Very compelling.
Very close 3. And then I will have LSU. And I gotta give them credit.
Is it Florida State or Illinois?
I'll give it Florida State. I'll give 70 points this week. You could have had a letdown.
You could have mail it in until we get to hold on. What is their next big game? Because I don't think it's for a
Miami,
while.
I believe.
Yeah, they have
Miami
Penn
at the
State this
end
week.
of-
Who they're going?
I think they have Miami at the end of the month.
Virginia. Then they play Virginia the week after. They have a bye week. Yeah, Miami on the first weekend of October.
Yeah.
You easily could be like, oh, no, let's mail it in for the next 2
Yeah.
weeks. Nah, let's hang up 70 on these motherfuckers.
Yeah. So I got Florida State number 5 right now. So that's
Number 6. Who would number 6 be? 'Cause I got Illinois at number 6.
I wouldn't have Illinois number 6. I'll probably.
Number 6 is Illinois or Penn State. I think Illinois is looking more impressive than Penn
I'll give
State.
it Penn State right now. I don't think that if Illinois and Penn State play right now, they will be.
And they play right now Lucas Oil.
I think I will give it to Penn State.
Okay.
I'll say give it to Penn
All
State.
right. All right.
All right.
So
NFL.
with that being said, NFL, let's get to
real
it.
quick.
Let's. Oh shit, my fucking knee hurts. So Kevon, as many have saw,
Yes.
many, a lot,
Yes.
everybody. The Cowboys traded, Michael Parsons to the Packers. The Packers didn't pay them $43 million.
I wonder who's a fan of that team.
I'm on the set with him right now.
You're not-
So are the Packers legit or the Lions just regressed?
Well,
What is it more so?
If you guys follow us on the socials, I think you asked me this past
I
Friday.
asked you who is your
This past
NFC
Friday.
champ?
And I said that, they had this thing where they showed that Brett Favre, year 6, they traded for Reggie White.
Yeah. All time.
Aaron Rodgers, year 6, they traded for Charles Woodson. They won a Super Bowl.
Yes.
Brett Favre also won a Super Bowl with Reggie White. It is now year 6 for Jordan Love.
Come on, who did they get?
And they just got a top 3 defensive player in the league, and Mike Parsons. And so I think that this is legit. I think this is legit. I don't think that the Lions are as bad as what they looked, I think that they are missing Ben Johnson heavily.
I think they're also
Heavily.
missing freaking Aaron Glenn.
Yeah, I didn't think that the Lions defense was going to ever be that great. I didn't think that it was going to ever get up to they still lack DBs. They still lack, I mean, outside of Aiden Hutchinson, I don't think you're getting that much from that pass rush.
True.
What saved them a lot was they were able to run the ball and gash teams and keep their defense off the field. And then once they got off on the field, it was like, okay, now we have to pass the ball because we got to keep up with this offense. So I think that's what saved them a lot. Now I think the Packers legitimately have one of the best offensive lines, always one of the top offensive lines. Golden's going to be, I think he's going to be nice. And I think that as an extra receiver element, Josh Jacobs obviously is going to be one of the top running backs in the league.
Yeah, Jalen Reed is like...
Yeah, and the defense is going
boy,
to...
oh boy, shout out to little brother
with
produced
Michael
it.
Parsons coming, now Rashawn Gary can be the second pass rusher. Now that means these DBs can play more downhill and try to be more aggressive. They were already one of the top defenses last year as far as getting incompletions and interceptions and turnovers. So, I mean, you add Michael Parsons,
So,
you got to be legit.
Micah played, what, like 40 snaps yesterday?
Yeah, 40%.
40% of snaps. And keep on, what is, like, Micah Parsons' biggest problem? He can't really, like...
Stay healthy,
He
yeah.
can't stay healthy for shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, shit.
If you can play Micah Parsons
Only 40 snaps.
for 40% of the defensive snaps,
And that's because, I mean...
because you have Rashawn Gary out there, and you only have to play on obviously passing downs, so he can go 100%.
And then not even that. I mean, he's probably not even in football shape just yet. Like, truthfully. I mean,
That's some scary shit,
It
Javon.
is.
And this goes to prove
It is.
a great D lineman will always be better than a great DB. So for all you people who say, oh, Dion's better all the time than Darrell Reeves, get the fuck out of here. No. You're taking the D lineman over a fucking DB anytime today. And I'm not going to lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. If the Packers seen the Rams right now, I think the Packers.
Yeah, I'm taking the Packers right now.
Yeah.
We talked about... Yeah,
We had the Rams. Wait, so whoa. If the Packers play the Eagles right now,
I'm taking the Packers right now. I think the Packers
if the Rams play the Eagles right now,
I'm taking the Rams. I'm taking the Rams. Because I saw what Dak was able to do offensively. And if CeeDee Lamb catches the ball, they're probably winning.
And mind you, y'all have Javonte Williams playing running back. He scored 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Kill my fantasy team, by the way,
Kyler
guys.
Williams would be
Fuck.
gashing that. But my thing of why I will take the Packers right now, I don't think that Rams offensive line is as good as what I thought it was going to be before the season. Their left tackle situation is scary with the guy that has like blood cells that are fucked up. And when you have Michael Parsons...
Give me a team with 2 of the top 12 pass rushers in the NFL.
Yeah.
Rashawn Gary's a double-digit sack guy every year.
And it looks like, I mean, their run defense is not going to be bad either. So I said Rams, but...
I'm quickly swaying to the Packers. We didn't do a preview show. I'll link the TikTok in the description. Gee golly molly. I'm going to be doing a lot of extra work. I'm only 1 man. Fuck! Anyways, great game last night.
Yes.
A lot of people went to sleep after 40-25.
Yes.
With 8 minutes left, Derrick Henry got in the end zone.
And then woke up and was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. Kevon, what are your thoughts on this Ravens-Bills game?
These two are the top 2 teams in the AFC. I will say that. I think that Kansas City is a little bit of a notch below. Not by much, but I think they are a notch below. But defensively, I don't think that anybody is in the top 3 or 4 will be able to stop these quarterbacks anyway. But I still think that Baltimore is a better team. I'm not going to lie to you. I get it. The plays on the field matters. Last year, Baltimore beat them in the regular season, and they thought that it was clear when they played in the playoffs. But then again, they didn't have Zay Flowers last year, so that also could have been a part of it. But we also have to remember, with 4 minutes left in this game, the Ravens were up by 16 points. Now, they gave Josh Allen a 1% chance to win that game after they saw that it was down 16 with 4 minutes. And all praises need to go to Josh Allen because he played amazingly. Lamar Jackson played amazingly. Derrick Henry got to hold up to the fucking football. He got to. He has to. And granted, they couldn't. Neither team could get stops for real. It was really just turnover. Like it. This is going to be a battle. I think Buffalo has now probably secured that they think that it's going to be them as the number 1 seed. I think with that win, they are going to be the number 1 seed because I think that was the
that
only
division is dog shit.
That as well.
Patriots look horrible. Dolphins are horrible.
And they're playing, I believe, one of the worst schedules in the NFL from here on out. Outside of them playing Kansas City, they're playing, I think, the 30th ranked strength of schedule. That you don't really see that, but I mean that also probably includes the AFC East. So the road to Super Bowl will be going through Buffalo. Don't know how much. Don't know how much that will be great with you. I mean, I don't think they've ever got a bye week with Josh Allen as their quarterback. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I still like Baltimore probably a little bit more right now. I will have them slight edge, number 1, Buffalo 2, and then probably Kansas City 3.
When you have a 40-25 lead, and you blow said 40-25 lead.
Yes.
Okay. So yes, Derrick Henry fumbled. I understand that. A lot of people are going to be like, "Oh, they lost us the game." No, they did not. Every time the Ravens pulled away, Josh Allen said, "No, here's a touchdown. We still in this motherfucker." Because boy, oh boy, 34-19. So Baltimore goes up 34-19. They go into the fourth quarter. Bills are like, "Hey, bro," like, "Nah, we still got something." It's a touchdown. Baltimore goes up 40-25. Bills punt. But hey, defense is like, "Hey, we got you. It's your one stop. We're gonna get you this whole game. 3 and out." Bills punt the ball again. Bills go down and score in 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Mind you, only one of the Bills' touchdown drives lasted more than 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Keep on. When you have a 3-minute drive, it goes for a touchdown, and then you get back on the field to tie the game up, to go down 8 points in 3 minutes and 20 seconds, 80 yards in 3 minutes. At what point, we get to this I know that's usually a playoff tangent, but boy, oh boy, at what point do we just say, "John Harbaugh, what the fuck are you doing? You lost momentum. The game is tied." No, wait, not tied. The Bills go down and score with 4 plays in a minute 8 after Derrick Henry fumbles the ball. You are up 2 points. You run a jet sweep to Zay Flowers, and you say, "This play is going to get us a first down?" At what point? Keep on. We see it in basketball all the time. Kyrie and LeBron. Down the stretch, what are they playing? Hey, guess what? This is a 2-man game. I don't care. Tristan Thompson, sit your ass down there in the low post. JR, sit your ass in that corner. Iman, go stand somewhere with your box haircut.
Who said Iman is on the floor?
What do you want? Kevin Love? Kevin Love, go stand in the wing. It is a 2-man basketball game. It is the fourth quarter with less than 2 minutes left. Nobody on the field should touch the ball besides Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. Every single decision with the ball should have been made with Lamar Jackson. Why are you giving the jet sweep to Zay Flowers? Why? And it makes no sense. Derrick Henry first play, all right, you rush your yard, okay. Timeout instantly, let's do it. You didn't give the ball to Zay Flowers for no gain. It's 2nd and 9. All right, fuck it. The 3rd down play. You throw the ball short, 6-yard gain by D-Hop. It's 4th and 3. You're on your own 38.
I probably would have went for it.
Keep on.
I would have went for it. And it's
they forced one punt. The Ravens punted outside of that drive. They punted 2 times the whole half. 2 times since the second quarter started.
I think the thing is,
how do you not go for that, Kevon?
I think the thing is,
you overthink it. You have 3 timeouts.
No, if
you don't get the first down, guess what? They get the ball at 38-yard line. They're going to be more conservative with their play calling. Guess what? You probably get the ball back with at least 40 seconds, and you live with that. You live with giving Lamar Jackson that's just a fucking football.
Yeah.
So how many times are we going to sit up here and say, Ravens play calling has to be better. Ravens defense has to be better down the stretch. How many times do we have to say this? And then for people to say, oh, if we were to do power rankings right now, the Ravens should be above the Tennessee Chiefs. They should be above the Chargers. Why? Because when the going gets tough, guess what? They get going. They can't win when it matters most. This is a game you win 100% of the time. I tell you before the game, if I tell you this on Thursday, before the season even freaking starts, hey, they're going to 169 yards off 18 carries, 2 touchdowns. Lamar will have 0 turnovers, 14-19, 209 passing yards with 70 rushing yards and a touchdown. Kevon, you're going to tell me the Ravens dog walked them by 60.
Yeah.
If I tell you the Ravens are about 40-25 with 8 minutes left, you're going to tell me they won that game. I tell you after they get Jair Alexander and the whole defense is healthy, you're going to tell me the Ravens won that game. They can't stop nobody. You can't stop Keon Coleman. What are you going to do when you play the freaking Cincinnati Bengals? You got Jamar Chase out there who already be running around butt naked, wide open every time they play. What are you going to tell me? And it's also to expect that the Ravens go into Buffalo in the playoffs and win. I have the Ravens make it to the Super Bowl. And guess what? I don't believe in them. I still can't trust them to win a big game. If they play the Kansas City Chiefs right now in the playoffs, who are you taking, Kansas City Chiefs or the freaking Baltimore Ravens?
If they're healthy.
Both teams healthy.
Probably Kansas City.
If the Buffalo Bills are healthy against the Ravens in Buffalo, who do you have winning that game?
I don't know. I truthfully don't know. And this is my thing with you, Todd. I get it. Like I truthfully understand exactly.
It makes no sense.
But the exact same thing you're saying right now, you can say this about every team except for Kansas City. That's the only team you can't say this for. You get maybe not Cincinnati, but against Cincinnati, you gotta hope they get there. And that's like you with Buffalo, either they're losing to Kansas City or they're losing to Cincinnati. Or it's not as if.
And who is Baltimore losing to? Everybody.
That's valid. I mean, they're being a team that you thought was going to the Super Bowl. I mean, well, not Super Bowl.
Who, the Bengals?
No, the Texans. But that's besides the point.
Oh, fuck. AFC South's cooked. Colts, AFC South champs.
But I would sit there and say, like, you're saying this. This was also a 2-point game last year in the playoffs that got dropped by Mark Andrews.
Every year is something different, Kevon.
And it is.
Every year is something different. It's a different reason why they lost.
In the
big game, it's a different reason why.
And yet 2 years ago, they were in the AFC Championship.
And we had an excuse for why they lost that game, too.
And tie. And also,
every year, there's an excuse for this team.
Again, I mean, like I said, it's every year for every. It's like that every year for any other team not named that don't have Patrick Mahomes on the squad.
It would be different if they were only losing to Kansas City. But they're not. They're not. They're not. In a big game, I know.
About Buffalo.
In a big game, I know they are going to fold.
You can say the same thing about Buffalo.
But guess what? Buffalo can beat the Ravens.
The Ravens? Okay, so then
2-0 against the Ravens in the playoffs.
So then now you're sitting there saying, okay, now we know we can beat the Ravens. Okay, so do we know that they can beat Cincinnati?
The only team that I'm worried about on Buffalo Bills is the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's 2 teams. Okay, so if you're saying that for Baltimore,
if I am Baltimore, I'm scared of the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm scared of the Chargers. I'm scared of the Chiefs.
What are you scared of the Chargers?
I'm scared of the Chargers. I'm scared of the Bills. I'm scared of the Bengals.
For what? What have you?
I trust the Chargers defense to get a stop.
No, wait. No. You see now you can't do that. You cannot do that. You specifically cannot do that because of what you just sat there and said all the time about Baltimore and Lamar Jackson.
You
cannot say the same thing about Justin. You can't say the same thing about Justin Herbert.
You probably could. Yeah.
Okay,
I trust Jim Harbaugh more than I trust John Harbaugh.
So then you cannot sit there and say that you believe in all this, or all believe in the defense, or all believe in that. When Baltimore's defense did their thing against Kansas City 2 years ago, and that wasn't the reason why they lost. But last year, they also got some stops when they needed against Josh Allen. They were a 2-point conversion away from losing.
And also, their quarterback turned the ball over twice.
Yes. So again.
So what's going to be the reason why they lose this year, Kevon?
Justin Herbert is what?
Every year we have a different reason. And their defense, they added Jair Alexander, who should be a top 10 cornerback at the worst. And you're out here getting cooked by Keon Coleman.
He didn't look good.
And you say, it's if we're playing against one of these top quarterbacks, we're not going to get stops.
You're more than likely not.
If I were to say Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson, out of the 4 quarterbacks I say, who is the most likely to be stopped on a game-winning drive? Who are you going to tell me, Kevon? Who do you trust the least in that situation out of the 4 quarterbacks I said? And please be honest. Out of Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, and Patrick Mahomes, who do you trust the least?
Mahomes is not in that conversation.
Kevon, that's not the question I'm asking you. Out of those 4 people, who do you trust the least?
I think it depends on who you're going.
Kevon,
I think it depends on who you're going.
out of Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson against the Chiefs, who do you trust the least? In the 4th quarter, I need a touchdown. Who do you trust the least? Hot damn! If you're playing against the Buffalo Bills, out of Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, who do you trust the least to get you a touchdown? Come on, tell me, Kevon.
It's out of Joe and.
Oh hell no! Joe Burrow owns the Bills.
It's out of Joe and Lamar. Ty, you're saying the same thing, and again, he went down and got the touchdown they needed. We're talking about
why can't we ever just get the job done? Why can't we get the job done?
But
why can't the Ravens get the job done?
But now you're putting it into a different conversation. You're going from you're blaming Lamar.
I'm not blaming Lamar. I'm blaming the Ravens. It's a different reason why they lose every year. Why don't trust them in the big game?
You just asked me what quarterback. You didn't say what team. You asked me what quarterback.
At the end of the day, it's going to come down to the quarterback.
So then again, is it a Lamar Jackson problem or is it a team problem?
It goes hand in hand.
Ty, it's
going hand in hand right now.
It is not. Because again, if that's the case, I don't trust Joe Burrow right now because I don't trust the team around him. I don't trust that defense.
Only allowed 16 points this week.
Yeah, against the Browns, against Joe Flacco. Congrats. And I'm talking about Joe Flacco was out there torching shit before he threw.
Wait, you guys go to Jerry Judy?
Yeah, my point. So then my thing is, if I sat there and told you that Kansas City was going up against the Bengals right now, I'm sure enough thinking that they're going to bust that ass. But if I sat there and told you the Bengals was going up against the Buffalo Bills, I don't know who's coming out that game.
Give me the Bengals. I think the Bengals are the best of being any of those 3 teams. Easily.
Now I think you're drunk. Because I don't think the Bengals defense is good. I think that if the Bengals sat there and played any quarterback that you just named, they're getting shitted on.
They don't ever get shitted on by Patrick Mahomes. Ever. They don't ever get shitted on by Josh Allen.
You're correct. They do not get shitted on by Patrick Mahomes, and yet they got rid of the defensive coordinator that gave Pat Mahomes the most problems in the fucking league. And now they haven't
in his first game, he only allowed 16 points.
Against
Bengals, let's do it.
Against
Kool-Aid Nation.
Against Joe Flacco. I'm sorry to tell you.
AFC North's it's a hard division to
play.
play.
I'm sorry to tell you. It's not going to happen.
It's a hard division.
Those 3 will sit there, and you're saying that. Who is the person that they give the least problems to? The guy you said exactly. So then
Thursday night football every time.
So then what are you talking
Thursday night football. We gotta study that.
So you can't sit there and have it both ways. Because again, if you're asking me about a game-winning drive, look, Josh Allen.
No, Johnny's ready to enter the fight. Johnny's in the fight right here.
Josh Allen is also the same guy that's had 3 opportunities to have a game-winning drive against Kansas City.
There's a mic for you, Mr. Johnny.
Thank you very much.
We are now welcoming the best weatherman in
How we doing?
Ohio, Johnny Gormley.
Like I said,
Bengals fan, by the way.
You just asked me a simple question of game-winning drive on the line. Who do you trust more? I seen Josh Allen have the same type of drive 3 times, and he failed all 3 times.
Against who?
Kansas City. You just asked me the same question.
Okay.
You said, who do I trust more to get a game-winning drive? I'm telling you right now, Josh Allen had this chance. He missed all 3. Over 3.
How many times are we doing?
How many times?
As a team, as a team.
How many times?
How many times are we going to excuse the Ravens choking a big game away, Kevon? How many times do we excuse it?
Guys, the same thing from Buffalo.
Like Buffalo has at least beat the Ravens out of the Big 4. There is a Big 4 in the AFC. We all know the Big 4 quarterbacks are.
And the Ravens have beat the Bengals. So what are we talking about?
In the playoffs, what have they done? They haven't beat the Bengals in the playoffs. They didn't beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. They haven't beat the Bills in the playoffs.
I they beat the Bengals in the playoffs when they didn't have Joe Burrow, correct?
Joe Burrow. The Bengals
and when we've never been in the postseason without Joe Burrow.
So then my thing is, you're asking so many like lopsided questions. It's not.
Do you trust John Harbaugh in a big moment?
I don't trust.
No.
I trust him. I trust him over Sean McDermott. I'll tell you that.
And that gets down to who can ask more and pull? Lamar Jackson with the Ravens offense or Josh Allen with the Bills offense? Josh Allen can look up. I'm not running that. What we're doing with I want the ball. Keep on. If it's 4th and 3 and rolls over reverse, are the Bills going for that? And guess who's going to have the ball? All 3 of those possessions. Josh Allen.
And I agree with
If
that.
it's the Bengals in that situation, 4th and 3, guess who's gonna have the fucking ball in his hands?
Ty.
Joe Burrow.
I'm not
So
denying
why
what
don't
you're
they
saying.
trust Lamar?
So then-
Why don't they trust
No,
anybody?
you
What is this
can't
play
say that.
calling?
You can't say that.
The play
Because-
calling is indicative of
because
them not trusting him.
Last year, we saw Lamar Jackson go for it on these situations. And they did it.
Yeah, he did.
And they did it. So then I'm saying, you're saying all this. We asked a simple question. The reason why Lamar Jackson was always put in these situations, John Harbaugh said, we're an aggressive team. We're going to keep doing this. And
Where was the aggressive yesterday?
He didn't have it. I can't
gotta pick a
explain
side.
it. I cannot explain it. I'm not going to deny what you're saying.
The Ravens were like celebrating. They were like, we won.
They dumped the Gatorade in their own hands. They put a banner up already.
Like
It's
40 to 25, they were like, I watched the entire game. 40 to 25, lights out. Ravens were by far the best team.
That's what
They're
I'm
the
saying.
best in the NFL. And
then I don't know if you guys watched it, but
52
Mike
minutes.
Tirico was like, wow, the Ravens are already celebrating. 6 minutes left. I wonder why they're celebrating when Buffalo's just chipping away.
They
They're
responded
gradually
every
coming back.
single touchdown. They
So-
responded.
I think Lamar is great. There's a reason why he's been MVP twice. He should have done it last year, in my opinion. But in general, it's more on the team itself and
For
Jim
sure.
Harbaugh, and not necessarily on Lamar. But Lamar is great, and I think we need a.
When you bring in Jair Alexander and your defense still can't get stops, why would I trust you?
But Ty, again, we're asking multiple things about same situation, same thing for every team not named Kansas City. Like literally, we're asking the same question. Why is Sean McDermott having the #1 defense in the NFL during every single season in the regular season, but then when he sees Patrick Mahomes, they go to the 30th? We can't keep sitting here only looking at in a lens. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens are the only ones screwing up because they're not. We sat there and saw Buffalo last year down three. You needed 13 yards and you couldn't get 13 yards.
Kevon, the Ravens play to get in Buffalo in the playoffs. Who do you have in that game?
Right now, I got Buffalo. Man, I don't got Buffalo. I got Baltimore.
In the snow.
I got Baltimore.
And why
That would be a good game.
And I have
That would
Baltimore
be a good
because,
game. I don't
again,
know about that.
think I do believe that if you're asking me right now that Derrick Henry fumbles that ball, I don't think he fumbles that ball again. I think that Derrick Henry owns the Buffalo Bills.
He does,
legitimately.
Derek was even shocked. He did it.
And again, don't get me wrong. You are correct. I don't know what happens to them in the playoffs. I don't know what happens to John Harbaugh.
The play calling just
it
gets so dumb.
The play calling does get really dumb.
Every team besides the Baltimore Ravens leans on their best player or best players. Every single team besides the Ravens.
Yes.
So if I can't trust the play calling, why should I trust the team? If I can't trust the defense to get a stop, why would I trust the team?
Let me ask you this question. I just want to ask.
I trust the duo of the Bengals defense mixed with Joe Burrow way more. Yes, I do.
That's the insane thing, especially when.
As a Bengals fan,
that's
that is-
insane.
We
That
say
is
this
insane
now
situation.
until
Insane
Jamar
situation.
just freaking across the field
Insane
wide open for a
situation.
touchdown
I
to win the game.
I think that's way too soon to jump on the Bengals defense.
Especially
way
on,
too soon.
Yeah, way too
Because even
quick.
last year, the Bengals defense was actually pretty good.
I'm into the Commanders game.
We did really.
Went to 17.
Like going back to last
start the
year,
year.
New England Patriots. We did. Granted, it wasn't. It's the Patriots. But then in Arrowhead, we
Played
had
great.
2 or 3 turnovers on Mahomes.
Yep.
Mahomes also played pretty well against our defense.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's too soon. We're talking about the Browns after all. I'm not too thrilled with the
And not to
Bengals
mention,
defense as
like
of right
I
now.
said, you're talking about what you trust. Do you trust Sean McDermott going up against Patrick Mahomes? Yes or no? Yes or
I
no?
don't trust anybody going against Patrick Mahomes besides Jim Harbaugh.
So then why are you sitting here acting like it is just a Baltimore thing? It is not. It is a everybody situation thing.
And that's why I broke it down to the other 3 players, the other 3
And
teams.
so what I'm saying, but you always compare it to that one team. Everybody are losers. Everybody, you're asking me who is the best loser.
Kevon.
That is not a thing.
It's
You're not asking me who is a better loser. That is not. That's
If you're going a tough divisional round game against the Bengals or the Bills, I'm not trusting the Ravens to get it done. I just
You
can't.
have a right to do that.
I just can't.
You have a right to do that.
There's no reason for me to trust them.
You have a right to do that.
Because the
you have
play
a right to
calling
do that.
gets very, very Ryan Day-esque.
Against
Butthole
yeah.
tight.
God, here we go with
you
this.
might want to
Oh, man.
put some beads in there, loosen it up a little bit.
Very conservative, yeah.
Like, it makes no sense. You had a top 4 quarterback, regardless. No arguments made by anybody. If you make that argument that Lamar's not a top 4 quarterback, you're stupid, to put it mildly. It just baffles me how late game or big game, one or the other, the offense or the defense will find a way to fuck it up every time.
Ty, they played Buffalo last year in the regular season. They blew them out.
And guess what?
This is correct.
You don't do anything in the regular season. Doesn't win you a playoff game.
So then what are we talking about the regular season for? If this is the only playoff thing, why are we talking about this right now?
If it's a playoff thing.
They gave me the perfect game. It was perfect until it wasn't. What is going on? They're cursed.
You can say the same thing. You can say the same thing last year when they played
This is
the
crazy.
Chiefs. They played the Chiefs first game of the season. They lost on a 2-point
By a
conversion.
big toe. Oh, wait, that's
the
not
same-
I remember this whole debate last year.
It was crazy last year.
The same way they lost in the first game of the season, they lost in the playoffs. So again, are you trusting them or not trusting? Are you debating what they can do off the regular season or not? Yes or no? Because I guarantee you.
They didn't get Connor Stallions
I
out
will
there.
promise you.
Connor Stallions is crazy.
Allegedly.
I will promise you right now.
Why Connor, man, out of anybody?
Right here, right
You
now.
lost your mind.
Right here, right now. Baltimore's beating Kansas City. I'm telling you that right now. They will beat Kansas City, and then what will you say?
They're my
Then
Super
what will
Bowl
you say?
pick.
So then what will you say? Will you say that you don't trust them because it's a big game? It's a huge game.
Like,
Yeah.
fucking finally.
So what do you mean? They beat
fucking
Buffalo last
finally.
year. They beat Buffalo
Not a
last year.
playoff.
So then again, if it's about the playoffs only,
So keep on.
so then what is it? You gotta let me know.
Are you saying on overall postseason? What were you?
So, in my hypothetical, in my head canon, the Chiefs are gone before the Ravens have to play them. That's the only way the Ravens make it. I just don't.
But again,
I just don't see.
that's the way that all of them are going to make it.
I think the Bengals can beat. I trust the Bengals, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I trust the Bengals to beat the Chiefs. I don't know.
I will
seen
say,
it.
if the defense, if they can play at least average, if the defense can,
20 points.
Over the next few weeks, if the defense can prove everybody wrong and be like, hey, we're making a statement, we're making a move, we're telling the world that we're back up, then yeah, the Bengals for sure have the best chance to be the Saint on the AFC this year. But
I do have to. Let's bring my.
But I think it's too soon because again, we're talking about the
that's
performance
fine.
based off
I
the
have
Browns.
the Ravens winning the Super Bowl, right? But I
You
just.
do. But Ty, in this.
Come on, can you blame me for being defeated right now mentally?
What?
Yes.
How?
Because
They just blew the game. Up 15.
Yes, I get it. And what I'm saying is,
They just handed away the first overall seed.
you cannot sit there and say that you only care about the playoffs and then sit there and be mad about the regular season. You can't. You can't have it both
If we're
ways.
talking postseason, it's a matter of who has the best chance to beat Kansas City. That was the argument you guys had last year, and I remember.
And
that's the only thing that matters at the end of the day.
And the whole thing about this is now, the fact that you're sitting here telling me that the only team that you think can beat Kansas City is Cincinnati, who you also believe can beat Buffalo.
But you can't beat the Ravens. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's the
What are you talking about?
It's the web of
It's
thoughts.
yeah.
It's weird, bro.
Divisional matchup. The
It's
Bengals
weird.
struggle with Baltimore.
It is always on a
It's always-
Thursday.
it's
Why
always-
is it always
yeah.
a Thursday?
And it's like that again this year.
Oh, give us a Sunday night game, something.
Ty, you can't talk about
4:30.
Yeah, you can- you can't-
4:30 game.
Or at least make it in Cincinnati.
You
Can we
can't.
stop having it in Baltimore?
Let's do a
I'm
Thursday night
tired of that.
game.
Yeah, it's annoying.
You can't have it,
bro.
You can't have it both ways.
They always win all black and they win. It's like,
Like
fuck.
you tell me all the time. Pick a side. You need to pick a side. Because either
I'm
regular season
heartbroken,
matters,
Yvonne.
either regular season matters or it doesn't.
My
You gotta-
Super
you
Bowl
gotta let
pick
me
was
know.
amazing up until the last 8 minutes
I mean,
of the
regular
game.
season matters because I
What
mean,
was
do
your
you want to
AFC
host
what was
the
your
championship?
What was your AFC
Matchup.
matchup? Buffalo versus Baltimore?
Do you want the real answer? Do you want the real answer?
Yes.
The Steelers versus the Ravens.
We're done with the show.
I think this is where I gotta go. I gotta go do radio now. I gotta go do my
We are
job.
completely done with this show.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
We
Awesome.
we are completely done with
Came
this.
into a hostile environment, but it was awesome.
Yeah, biggest takeaway, Ty's heartbroken from week 1.
You just told me that.
Kevon, you wrapped up the show. Save it for Thursday. We're at an hour and a half probably. Thank you for tuning in Through the Whistle. Thank you, Johnny Gorley, for hopping to the desk. You know, Through the Whistle, we'll be back on Thursday, hopefully, or Wednesday. Yeah, that's all I got.